The four teams that were affected yesterday were McLaren, Mercedes, Aston Martin and Red Bull. Their cars were more than 30 hours late arriving, which meant all sorts of dramas for those teams waiting to get their cars into the garage and rebuilt. So here's how it played out yesterday afternoon. The cars and a whole lot of other freight rolled up between about 2 and 4 p.m. The teams were then allowed to go and unpack their freight and get their cars into the garage. Normally, the curfew kicks in at 6:30 p.m, but obviously because this was a rare case, the crews were allowed to work late. And I can tell you that there was feverish work going on in those garages. Red Bull left around 1 a.m, Aston Martin about 11 p.m, and Mercedes 12:30 p.m. And on top of that, Pirelli also had a whole host of people working late to supply all the teams with their tyres. A lot of comments on yesterday's video saying surely all the other teams can't work on their cars until all the cars are there. Well, that's clearly not the case. To give you an example, the VCARB crew left at about 5:30 p.m. because all their work had been done. A lot of the crew I spoke to today said that anything over 8 hours in terms of a flight can be problematic with back-to-back races. But the worst one is Mexico to Brazil. That is a very tough transfer, long flight, back-to-back races, and if anything goes wrong like it has done here, it is a real issue. Certainly none of the teams wanted that delay, but everything will be fine for FP1.